Hey, can you tell us how this came together? I think there's an assumption that, as soon as you left the Seahawks, you must have been talking to Chris Kocerek or something.
Well,
What, how was it that simple?
pretty much. I mean, like once I got released from Seattle, it kind of was like, what's the best situation for me? This point in my career, I want to find a place that's comfortable and I'm familiar with, and a place where I know I can, be myself and play ball.
What, tell us about what happened in Seattle. I mean, obviously your stats went down. I mean, it looked like
Mhm.
you probably didn't have a year you were thrilled about. If that's the case, kind of what went into that, do you feel like?
Well, I always have high expectations for myself, and coming off a career year, you just kind of expect to, build on that momentum. And I feel like I had a good season, but stats don't always tell the whole story. You know what I mean? So I might not have had the stats and stuff like that, but I feel like as a player, I grew and I got better last year.
Now that you're reuniting with Chris Kocerek for the third time, you know him very well. What is it about him that brings out the best in you? Why are you guys a good pairing?
I think it's trust. I mean, for him he puts me on the field and he trusts me to make it happen. It's not a situation where he's worried about what I'm going to do or he's going to pull me. He doesn't like what I'm doing. He trusts me to get the job done, and I'm able to get out there and really get into a rhythm. I think that's kind of the biggest thing.
Did you reach out to Chris? I mean, directly, or does it
Um,
not work? Does it
no,
not work that like that?
no, we actually didn't talk like during this process. I talked to him for the first time for today. He's my D-line coach. He tried to stay out of the business part of it and just kind of let the guys up top handle that kind of stuff. As soon as it was over though, I knew he had my back through the whole process, and was happy to see each other.
When you were here a couple of seasons ago, the defensive coordinator was Robert Saleh. Now it's D'Amico Ryans, who was here. But has the defense changed much in your eyes, or is it pretty similar?
I think obviously D'Amico has his own spin on it. It's not, I wouldn't say it's always similar, but some of the roots are the same. He wants guys that are going to run to the ball, is going to be aggressive, that's going to play hard, and and just put everything they got on the field. I think that's not necessarily a D'Amico thing. That's kind of a 49er thing. It's kind of what we stand on, and just playing hard and playing for one another.
You're an old man now in the NFL, relatively speaking, almost 31. I mean, given your relatively humble beginnings, did you? I mean, I don't know if you think this far ahead, but I mean, did you think you'd still be playing foot in the NFL at this age?
I did, man. I always had like belief in myself. I've had a unique journey, yes, but I always felt that I'd be able to, produce for a while in the league. I was never. I thought I was going to get drafted. I thought I was going to be a Hall of Famer. I think we all come into the league with high expectations for ourselves and want to build a career.
Last one.
What I mean, obviously it seemed like 2020 was, if not your best season, right up there. What was obviously opportunity was there for you, but what clicked for you in 2020 to make that happen?
Again, I don't know about clicking, just the trust within the team and trust within my room, my defensive room. Chris, like you said, we got previous history, so it's not a situation where I got to go out of my way to prove myself or do something outside of my body. Chris knows what I can do and what he expects from me, and as a player, that's important to be able to come into a building and know what they want from you and what they expect from you and what you can do for them.
Hey, Kerry, sorry, I came in a little late, so sorry if this question's been asked, but in 2020, you weren't able to play in front of home fans at Levi's Stadium. Mm-hmm. And I believe you came back, obviously, last year with the Seahawks, so you got a taste of it. But, I mean, it's kind of like, that 2020 season as a sack leader, you're almost like a ghost because you weren't here. So are you looking forward to being around the home fan, like just kind of the missing element from 2020?
I really am, and I'm a D lineman, so you look forward to that third down at home and you hear the crowd roaring behind you. you know, you live for those moments, you know. So I'm excited to get, you know, to hear the fans at Levi and you know, and just hear them roar. I'm looking forward to that.
When you signed, did they happen to tell you who the starting quarterback would be?
No, no, they didn't. I just play D-line, man. I don't know about nothing else.
All right, Kerry, thank you.
Thank you, guys. It was good talking to y'all.